Hello, my name is ZRice. Xander, who are you? What are you doing? Why are you sitting down in a chair? Why are you wearing a Goodwill vest? What is going on? What is this video about? Well, hold your horses, okay? I'm about to answer all of your questions. We see I work at Goodwill, first things first, and I'm working right now, actually. I'm taking a little break, though, so I decided to make this video. So I filled out an application for Beast Games. I'm subscribed to this casting called Mystic Arts, and so I got an email from them. It was like, hey, do you want to apply for Beast Games? I said, sure, what's that? They said, Mr. Beast, Amazon Prime TV show, grand prize, $5 million. And I said, big bet, Buster Brown. And so I applied, and to my surprise, I got in. You know, I figured there's going to be a million people that apply to this, and yeah, it's just going to be one of those things. You know, I want to be an actor, so I try to apply for things from time to time, and it's a hard world out there. It's tough luck, tough love, so I don't really get into that many things. But I was surprised when I got into Beast Games, and then I said, okay, wait, all right, this is pretty crazy. And they said, you know, you got to take a lot of time off of work, and it might be filming for a couple months. And I said, couple months, oh man, I have rent to pay. I don't think I can do it. So I told everybody, I was like, yeah, I got into the show, Mr. Beast, but I'm not going to do it. I got to pay rent. I got bills to pay. I'm trying to be a, you know, responsible adult. I live in San Diego, so it's very, very expensive. And everyone I talked to said, you're crazy. And I said, what? What do you mean? I expected everyone to be like, you know, Xander, that was very responsible of you. Hats off to you. I wouldn't have been able to hold myself back. Everyone was like, you're fucking stupid. People were like, you're dumb. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? And then they're like, this is the opportunity of a lifetime. You get to meet Mr. Beast, you get to be on Amazon Prime, and you could possibly win $5 million. Why wouldn't you take this opportunity? Sorry, that was a donor. I had to go help out someone donating something. Where was I? Oh, right. Everyone calling me stupid. So many people were like, you gotta go. All right. I've learned something from the great Cody Rhodes that he said in an interview once upon a time ago. He said, in terms of money, spend it now, make more later. And that could be really good advice or really dangerous advice. So sometimes I take it, sometimes I don't. This time I said, you know what? This is a spend it now, make money later moment. So I decided to go with it. Go through with Mr. Beast, and here I am, 2 days out, about to go to Las Vegas for our first shoot for Beast Games. Yeah, I don't know how much I can film out there. I signed an NDA, and I'm sure it's pretty discreet. So, hey, maybe this footage won't even come out right here for a very, very long time. But this is my journey. This is my adventure. I will be the Ultimate Beast Games member. And also, I kind of have to win now because I'm semi-quitting my job to be filming this. It's partially why I'm filming this at work, because this is could be one of my final days here. They said, Xander, you got to take a leave of absence. And I said, okay, that means I get to come back, right? And they said, yeah, sure. So I said, all right, I'm going to take a two-week leave of absence. And they said, that's too long. You're going to have to quit. And I said, well, goddamn, are you sure? And they're like, yeah. So but they said I can quit, I can come back. It's called a voluntary quit. And I'm like, well, that's the same thing as leave of absence. Okay, all right. So I'm going to voluntarily quit my job, and hopefully I can come back if I lose Mr. Beast Games. But honestly, I don't want to lose. I want to be the Ultimate Beast Games competitor, the ultimate player. I don't know what the challenges are. I don't know what the obstacles are. I don't know what's going to happen, really. But I will face anything and everyone that stands in my way. Goodwill is a great place to work, full of friendly people, happy faces, and just some cool people that I work with. But it's not where I really want to be. I've been making YouTube videos for a very long time now, 10 years now, and I've had some great times with some friends and family, but I want the next big thing. I want the next big step for my career, for myself, and I feel like this could really be the beginning of a brand new era. Maybe I'm getting too ahead of myself. Maybe I'm getting too full of myself, but I don't know. I really this is something I really want. And I want to provide for my family and for my friends. I want to make sure they have cool, happy, healthy lives. And this 5 million could really do that. It could really change a lot of things. So I could be eliminated in the first 5 seconds, and this video will be very funny to watch. Or this could be the start of an amazing journey. And I want you to come along with me. So let's go to Las Vegas. Made it to my hotel room at the Rio Las Vegas. We're doing a bit of a, excuse me, my goodness gracious, hotel room review. Who's that? Nice working bathroom. Bathroom review time. Looking pretty good. Got that nice water flow. Oh, what's that? Wellness body cream? Sounds delicious. So yeah, it's very interesting. So it took us a while to get checked in here. We had to sign a bunch of documents, more NDA type beat stuff. And, but yeah, this is my room. I got 2 double-decker beds. I don't got a roommate or nothing, which is pretty cool. I was planning to have, I mean, I'm fine with the roommate, but it was kind of cool that I wasn't. Oh, I haven't even looked at the view yet. Let's look at it together. Oh, got that nice Vegas skyline. We're not really toward the strip, but hey, you know what? That's good enough for me. We've got AEW playing on. Jungle Boy. Fuck Jungle Boy. And then 2 beds right here. It's very interesting. So, Jesus, I have flakes in my hair. It's very interesting so far. They said, well, first they gave us this mrbeast wristband here. And they said, this will determine if you are eliminated or not. And I was like, whoa, that's kind of weird. At least that's what I heard. They haven't really told us that much, as you can see. I don't even know what the challenges are yet. I don't even know where I'm going. We're checking out tomorrow morning already, and I just got here. So I'm like, where are we going, bro? What are we doing? What's going to happen, dog? I'm kind of worried. I'm kind of scared. They gave me this. Kevin Hart. What is he doing here? Am I going to meet Kevin Hart? They gave me this. Beast Games. Pretty cool looking thing. That's pretty nice, right? That's pretty cool. I like that. I like Beast Games. That's me. I'm a contestant. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. I talked to another producer of the show. He said it would be best for you not to leave the hotel room tonight. And I was like, what is that supposed to mean? Is that a threat? I don't know what's going on, but I'll keep you guys updated as much as I can. So no leaving this door. Don't let me leave. And I'm just gonna be here by myself in my bed. Peace. Damn, look at that sunset, my boy. Look at that sunset. Got me feeling like breakfast time. All right, had to go down and get some breakfast. It is 10 a.m. July 18th. We are in Rio. We have to check out soon, but let's see what we got in breakfast. I haven't looked inside yet. We got, straight off the bat, some oatmeal, looks like, or whatever those are called. Yogurt. We got a little delicious, God damn, why can't I remember things today? I'm so tired, mentally and physically. Fork, we have mayo, we have some sort of sandwich. Breakfast sandwich. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, God. Yes. Oh, it's a bagel. Bagel. Yummy bagel. It's pretty hard, but, you know, that's all right. And then we also got Pepsi. Pepsi bottle. A Coca-Cola glass. I don't give a damn. And we have a smoked ham and cheese, which I bought myself. I didn't know how much it was going to be. But I was like hungry, so I went to like a little gift shop and I bought this. And they rang it up, and she said $10.45. I was like, what? $11 for this little half a sandwich, bro? Come on, my dog. All right, anyways, time for a mukbang. So, you can see I'm back home now. And the show's come out and everything like that. At the time of recording this, it has not come out. But I'm assuming it has come out now. And I did not win Beast Games. I did not win. And let me tell you why. Let me tell you how. Because I was screwed over by Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast, I'm coming for you. Just kidding. I'm really not. But did get screwed over a little bit. Not lying about that. Let me tell you how. Let me tell you why. So I finished up my delicious breakfast, and it was time for checkout, like I said. Checked out, and as soon as we got to checkout, they said, we're going to need you to put these black bags on you before you check out, actually. So when you're walking the lobby, we need you to wear these plastic trash bags over yourself to hide the fact that you're wearing a Mr. Beast jersey underneath. And we were wearing Mr. Beast jerseys. Just to prevent people from knowing about the show. So put on my Mr. Beast jersey, put on my plastic bag, and then I went out to go check out of the hotel, met up with a bunch of other people. And they said, we're all going to be getting into these vans here. Vans and buses and stuff. Shuttles, basically, and they're going to take us to a location, and we're going to start the games. And I was like, all right. It was around like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock at this point. Very excited, very pumped. Then we got to the Allegiant Stadium. That's where we filmed it. It was the Raider Stadium. And yeah, they loaded us all into this giant room. It was kind of ominous. So we got in there, and there was a few TV screens around us, kind of like in the where like they would sell snacks at a stadium, kind of like that outer rim part. So we weren't actually inside of the stadium quite yet, you know, seat wise. So we were in this little area, and there was a few TV screens around, and they all had clocks on them. And in a Mr. Beast font, the clocks were winding upwards. It was almost like a timer in a way. And I was like, that's very interesting. Are we being filmed right now? What is going on? What is happening? Very interesting stuff. So we do that. They give us a whole speech like, hey, welcome to Beast Games. Welcome. You're here. You've made it. So sit down, hang tight for a little bit, and we're going to get this show on the road. And so yeah, that's what we did. We hung tight for a little bit, and we hung tight for a lot of it, actually. Many hours later, they said, all right, stand up. We're all going to go this way. They headed us to this tunnel. Went to this tunnel, and they said, all right, we're going to open up these curtains and just going to act naturally. Still don't know what we're doing or what's going to happen at this point. So as soon as we went through those tunnels, I was like, my goodness gracious, this is pretty crazy. Walked into the Beast Games arena, and it was sort of set up like a gladiator kind of arena. There was posts, there was pillars with fire, and then there was $5 million in cash. Mr. Beast on a giant podium saying, welcome to Beast Games. And it was a pretty surreal moment. I'm not going to lie to you. Talked for a little bit about the games, and he was like, all right, sit tight for a little bit. We're going to pass out some Feastables for you guys to munch on. I know you guys are pretty hungry, and yes, I was starving. So they gave out Feastables, and everyone was like, woo! And then like, all right, hang tight for a little bit longer. We're going to wait till the games start. And yet again, another couple hours later, and we were just waiting around. We just waited in that arena, just talking to people around us. And they said, all right, we're all going to split into teams of 400. And 5 teams of 400, there was 2,000 of us. And they said, next game we're going to play is basically everyone in their teams is going to hold on to this rope, and we're going to pull a boulder across the finish line. And the last person to pull the 10,000-pound boulder gets eliminated. So straight off the bat, 400 people are going to get eliminated. And I thought to myself, oh heck nah, my brother G. I don't want to get eliminated that fast. I didn't come all this way to get thrown out the window, kicked back into San Diego where I once came. I don't want that to happen. No. I didn't get on a 45-minute plane from San Diego to Las Vegas just to lose in the first round. No, my time is valuable and precious. I really didn't want to lose though. All jokes aside, I would be devastated if I went home early. And I had some friends that went home early. Shout out, you know who you are. So RIP to those people. But anyways, my team was second to last. We didn't do too great. There was a lot of people on our team that wanted to be team leader and stuff like that. And that's all good and dandy. But you know, when you're arguing with each other about team leader, things get a little iffy. So anyways, my team, we made it through, didn't get eliminated. And so yeah, all that setup, all that build up, we played the game for like 20 seconds. It was pretty fast. So anyway, we didn't get eliminated. At this point, it was probably about 1 a.m., 2 a.m. by the time this challenge got done and finished with. And I was like, are we going back to the hotel room, guys? Like, I'm assuming it's like 2 a.m. because once we got inside the Gladiator Arena, there were no clocks around us. There was nothing. So, and they took away our phones. We couldn't use our phones at all. So I lost track of time for a little bit there from this moment on, I'd say. So I was wondering if we're going back to the hotel or not. Turns out we weren't. They started handing out sleeping bags to everybody and little plastic baggies filled with a toothbrush, some toothpaste, and some deodorant wipes, like 3 deodorant wipes. And I was like, oh man, we're going to be here for a couple days, I believe, because they told us first off to pack for a few days. So underwear, socks and underwear for 5 days. And then they gave us some supplies to brush our teeth with in the bathrooms that they let us go to. And then now they're giving us sleeping bags, and I'm like, okay, we're spending the night here for a little while at least. And that's exactly what we did. Went to bed at like probably I don't know, maybe 3 a.m., maybe 4 a.m. I don't know, but I didn't get that much sleep that night because I was woken up, break of dawn, crack in the morning, to my team arguing again. And my team, I was Team Yellow, and they're just arguing about God knows what. Soon figured out I knew what. We're arguing about who wants to be team leader. There are some people that said I should be it because blah, blah, blah. There were some others that were like, no, no, no. And some other people were trying to strategize the game before we even knew what it was. So some people are all like, if it's capture the flag, I think I should be team leader because I'm fast and I'm speedy. In my brain, I'm like, guys, we don't even know what the team game is. Everyone here is sleep deprived, and the producers knew it as well. A producer guy came over, and then they're like, he was like, guys, I knew you guys were all very excited to be here and stuff, but look at everybody else. And we looked around, all the other teams, they're mostly all asleep. He's like, they're all asleep. You guys should be asleep. Next challenge doesn't start for quite a while, so get some rest. And I was all like, amen, brother. So I went back to sleep for like maybe an hour, and then I was woken back up, and they're like, the game's gonna start. I was like, oh my god. So they started getting people prepped a little bit for the game. And so yeah, they had everyone line up the same exact way that they were before when the last game ended, just to get a second shot of MrBeast going, congratulations for passing that challenge. Here's the next challenge. And yeah, so we got all lined up just for that, and then we moved on to the next game, which was, MrBeast said, bring out the briefcases. And then 400 dudes came out with 400 briefcases, and lined them all up, stacked them in order, zigzagging around. And I was like, what could this be? If this is deal or no deal, I don't want to get eliminated by Howie Mandel right now, guys. Oh man, deal or no deal, steal or no steal, whatever it is, whatever the case is, I was ready. Because I was ready to be the ultimate beast gamer man. I said so in my audition. Take a look. I'm the fiercest, I'm the roughest, I'm the toughest. I'm the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. I will stop at nothing until I crush the competition. So all of you out there, all of you Beast Game members, you better watch out. Because my name is ZRice, and I am coming. What would I do with the money, though? I would buy a big house for my family. I feel like that's the obvious answer. And then I'd go to Las Vegas and blow the rest and party. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. Forgot to even tell you guys what they've been feeding us so far. So about every couple hours or so, for 3 meals a day, the day before and the day we're on today, They took us into, again, the same kind of snack area lounge of the stadium. They sat us all down and they handed out little packages of food. Inside it ranged from about a little cup of oatmeal to some pieces of fruit, and I mean like 2 grapes and like some carrots, vegetable, but you get the point. And they gave us bottles of water, and they gave us 1 hard-boiled egg per meal, and that's pretty much. Oh, they gave us some meat too. They gave us some sirloin, top of the line, fresh steak. Nah, just kidding. It was just like a flabby piece of meat. But it was pretty good, though. If you put a little bit of salt, put a little bit of seasoning on it, I thought it was alright. A lot of people did not like the food. People were complaining. At this point, people were kind of over it being there. They're like, we had to sleep on the ground. I smell disgusting. We haven't changed out of our Beast game shirt. It's been like 2 days now. I feel gross. I want to go back to the hotel. I just want to be eliminated. Please, Mr. Beast, just eliminate me. And Mr. Beast did have a door where you can just walk out of. And people were doing that. People were like, I'm done. Some of the older people that were just like, I'm done. And some just not older people. And they were done as well. So people were just kind of getting over it, I guess. The living conditions were a little bit too harsh. I didn't really care about all that. If I'm eating 200 to 400 calories a meal, I don't mind. I don't know, maybe it's my depression. I just haven't really been that hungry lately, so I didn't really care. So yeah, anyways, that's what we've been feeding us. But on to the next challenge. What's up with all these briefcases? Well, it turns out we had to wait all day to find out. Say that when I woke up with my team arguing and stuff at like 7 or 8 in the morning. I kid you not, we had to wait until midnight for the game to finally begin. And so what did I do during that time? Well, I ate my hard-boiled egg that they would give me. That was pretty cool. I talked to people on my team, and this is where I made some really, really cool friends. Shout out if you know who you are. I think most of them did not make it very far. At least I don't really know. I haven't really been in contact with too many of them, but I made some friends along the way. Pretty cool people, and that was honestly, it might have been the best part of this whole thing, really, just meeting new people that I would have never met before. It was kind of like school in a way. You know, you go to school with people every single day, you see them every single day, become friends with them. And that was kind of like Beast games, I guess. Kind of like work, kind of like school. You go to see them, and you have a lot of downtime together, talk to them, hang out, whatever, make some friends. Pretty cool. So I had a good time with that. But the games didn't start until very, very late. Now, this time, everybody was kind of groggy, just waiting for it to start. And Mr. B said, all right, next challenge is going to be briefcase challenge. The briefcases, some of them, 50 of them, we have 400 briefcases over here, 50 of them say eliminated once you open them. The rest do not. The rest are good to go. I'm going to put a little cheat sheet on the board here. It's going to have a Titantron, and it's going to say where exactly the eliminated ones are. So don't go for those. Just kind of create a map in your head. And then everyone's going to form a circle around these rows of briefcases. And when I say go, we're all going to calmly, but with some haste, rush to the briefcases. And I thought in my brain, okay, people aren't really gonna, people are gonna mess this thing up. People are gonna ruin, and that's exactly what they did. Mr. B said go, and people started getting boom, boom. People started getting trampled, bruh. People were falling through their knees. People were falling on their face. People were getting shoved. People were getting pushed. It was crazy. Again, I haven't seen the footage. I haven't seen the show, so I don't know if it comes out this way. But that's exactly what it looked like. Everybody was like, oh my god. Oh my god, there was audible gasps from the audience. It wasn't like, woohoo, go! It was just like, oh, people are getting fucked up right now, bro. Just get their hands on a briefcase. And I don't blame them. Most of these people didn't want to go home either. So it was only a second challenge. That happened, that team went, and then they went down the line. There was only 4 teams left. We were the last team to go. And by the time we went, it was a couple hours after the challenge started. So I'm guessing it's probably 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning when this challenge is starting. It was pretty late. Probably around 3, I'm going to be honest with you. And this is where the tragedy begins. Because I told you I got screwed over earlier. And screwed over we did. My team was very unrested. They were very eager to play the game. There was a lot of team leaders on our team as well that were calling different kinds of shots, but now that we're kind of facing each other, all bets were off. So we were supposed to stand behind this line, and then we were called up. We were going to be called up around the briefcases. But people were already over that line. People were already next to the briefcases by the time the other team was done picking their shots. So they tried to say, hey, everyone go back behind the line. Everyone go back. You guys supposed to start behind the line, and then when we say come forth, then we make a circle around the briefcases. And then Mr. Beast says go, and then the game starts. But people were already ready. People were just going up to the briefcases, like getting ready. And they're like, come on, guys, go back. And then they said eventually, all right, who cares? Come on. So I was like, oh, man, okay. So everybody's trying to get like up to the briefcases. And then they hit us with a pretty big bombshell. They said, hey, you know what? We gave you guys a cheat sheet up there. You guys should be able to remember it. For this round, you guys are getting no cheat sheet. And we're like, oh my God, it's literally going to be left up to chance right now. This is no bueno. This is no bon. I don't want this. So Mr. B said, all right, I'm going to reason with you guys. Because there was audible boos from the audience. The contestants. This is what I'm saying. And he said, I'm going to reason with you guys. I'm going to flash the cheat sheet a little bit. And you guys just remember it. And then we'll go from there. And everyone was like, okay. He flashed it for like 2 seconds. Like, took it away. And I was like, what was that? I got like 1 or 2 that were safe, like right in front of me. But by the time Mr. Beast said go, everyone was off to the races. And the way Mr. Beast said go was kind of silly. He said, all right, guys, when I say the word go, everyone needs to go. And then he was like, oh, wait. And then everyone just rushed. And he was like, oh, I didn't mean it like that. Okay, never mind. So then everyone just went. Everyone just ran. Everyone was running for briefcases. And I was like, oh, God. And by the time he took back kind of what he said, I was like, the briefcases that were in front of me had already been taken. And I was like, oh, my gosh. So I grabbed a briefcase. And he said, open the briefcase. So I opened it. Said eliminated. My heart dropped so bad. I was so sad. I was so depressed. Everybody, from the moment I got signed up for this opportunity, everyone said, you're going to make it. You're going to go all the way. You're going to win that $5 million. Bring us back some big money. Please, buy me a house. Buy me this. I don't want to disappoint anybody. I don't want to disappoint my friends and family. So I said, I'm going to win. I'm going to do it hard. I'm going to start getting into training. I'm going to be the Beast Game Master. And then I lost. Everything was gone in that moment, in that opportunity. It was like it was all taken away. I'm not acting here when I tell you this. I was so devastated. I was crushed. I was hurt. I was broken. And that's how I lost in Beast Games. One cool thing that did come out of it, though, during our lots of downtime, they were just handing out Feastables like crazy. So everyone was getting piles and piles of Feastables. And then I got some of my own, and Carl and Laserbeam and Mr. Beast, Mr. Jimmy came around, and we're signing him for people. Well, originally I saw Chandler signing some. He was just out there by himself, mingling with the people. He had a line of people that wanted to meet him. And then it was about 100 people deep. And I was like, I don't know if I want to wait for 100 people to get Chandler to sign my chocolate bar. Nothing against Chandler, but I was just like, I'm too tired. And then Carl showed up, and I was like, all right. And then Mr. Beast showed up. Once Mr. Beast showed up to the signing line, everyone just rushed him super quick, putting Mr. Beast bars in his face, being like, sign it, sign it. There was no line system anymore. And security really didn't care. Mr. Beast was just there. And but I got there pretty fast, I would say. I didn't rush him like crazy, but I was close to him and Chandler signing party when it happened. So I got there and Mr. B signed it. He signed like maybe 20 bars and then he dipped because he was like, there's too many people here, guys. So yes, that's one cool thing that came out of it. Mr. Beast Feastable Bar. I'm surprised it's still intact. It survived the Vegas sun and it's gonna melt soon, I'll be honest with you guys. But anyways, I can't wait to watch the show. It is currently July 28th right now. July 26th. Oh my goodness, my brain is in the future. July 26th right now. I have no idea when the show is going to release. I heard in a podcast Mr. Beast said sometime around the end of the year, so we'll see what happens. But it's already been out at this point, so hopefully it's good. Anyways, my name is ZRice. Thank you for watching my Beast Games journey. I hope to be back for season 2. I hope to be back even for another game, really. Any Mr. Beast video I'd be down for. That's my crazy, wild story. Shout out to the people that got trampled, that got hurt. A lot of them got taken to the hospital, I believe. I heard that one person had a heart attack, which is crazy. I don't know if that's true, but there's a lot of crazy stories out there. And yeah, looking forward to hearing all of your guys' stories if you have them. If you're on the show, let me know your thoughts. Let me know your comments. Follow me at ZRice Films on Instagram and TikTok, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Bye-bye.